Our defenses, I feel like the guys are, more comfortable with it. Learn all bases of it and understand it very well. Being that it was a new defense from last year and a new coach, so I feel like they got it down packed and they're able to execute and just play fast.
What does it do for this offense to see them come out and stop teams real quickly now?
It does a lot. I feel like the defense is a big part of us scoring a lot because they're able to, get us the ball a lot more, and we can continue to put points on the board.
For yourself, you're kind of under the radar. Nobody really talks about you. It's more about Jameis Winston and everything like that. Does that affect you at all?
It doesn't affect me at all. I really could care less if people talk about me or if I'm in the limelight or not. My job here is to, be the best receiver I can be and help my teammates win a game, and that's what's most important to me. I can care less about the fame.
How much does it help to have Kelvin Benjamin or Kenny Shaw lining up with you?
It helps a lot. It just basically keeps defenses honest. It's not too much of double coveraging, any one of us. And if you do so, then I'm pretty sure the other two guys, myself or Kenny and KB, will be open and create one-on-one matches.
I can't imagine going against this defense hurts either. Lining up against Florida State defense, in practice, that's got to help you going into
it helps a lot. There are a lot of athletic guys on that defense and fast guys and big guys. So you see a lot of different looks that some teams do the same thing as our defense, and it just helps you prepare well and keep that fastball going instead of just always going against the scouts every day.
You played down in Miami. A lot of your teammates have friends down playing for Miami now. What's this going to be like to face head-to-head again?
It's going to be fun, most importantly. That's the big thing about it that, people forget about. It's football. It's fun for us, So, but other than that, it's a rivalry, basically, playing with those guys younger when I was in high school and playing against some of those guys, and you just be able to do it again on a collegiate level. So it gets exciting.
You've already played on a big stage this year already. What have you guys learned playing in Clemson, at least now that it's home? But what have you learned coming from Clemson, being on that big stage?
I feel like we learned to take it one game at a time. After the Clemson game, we were able to forget about it and lock in on NC State and go out there and handle our business. And this week, we left NC State behind and focused on Miami. So just the maturity level of all the players to move on and know what it takes and take it one game at a time.
And lastly, from me, what's it going to mean like to step out in front of a packed Doak Campbell? It's going to be 82 plus.
It's going to feel great, knowing we have that supportive fan base. Everyone coming out to see us play and cheer us on and make it an electric environment.
I think the word most said today has probably been rival. So when you're playing a rivalry game, how does that change the hunger on the field, and how does it feel and the electricity on the field when you're with those guys?
I feel like it doesn't change the hunger for the game. That's something you got to learn to go out. With every game, you want to be hungry. You want more, and that's something we stress on this team. Always be hungry. Always want more. So I don't feel like it's just specifically this game that we will become more hungry. It's a bigger stage, and being that it's the next game, and most importantly, there's a lot of people just hyping it up. But at the end of the day, it's still a football game. It's something we, not going to change how we prepare. It's all basically the same. It's just what the surrounding people hype it up to be.
Speaking of hyping it up, I'd say a lot of people have hyped up rankings this year, and you guys are now in 3. So is that something that ever lays on your mind, or is it something that you kind of put out there and just play your football?
We just do our part, handle, control what we can control, and that's most important. That stuff will take care of itself, and we feel like as long as we keep doing what we're doing, which is practicing very well and winning, it'll handle itself.
Now, when I say Winston for Heisman, what comes to mind?
I would definitely love for him to win the Heisman. That's a great achievement, But I feel like knowing him personally, it doesn't matter whether he really wins it or not. I feel like he just want to win with his team and win a national championship. That's what I feel like is most important to him. But that would definitely be a great achievement for him, and I wish the best and hope he gets it.
And the last thing, I believe the last 3 games, Miami has come back from behind to win. So what's it like playing a team that is not going to stop, and you guys are going to have to get up high and then maintain the whole time?
We feel like that every week, that, a team's not going to stop. It's a big game. I feel like everyone is going to bring their A game, when they play us. And the way we respect our opponents is bringing our A game. So it's going to be definitely going to be a dog fight and a physical game because, we plan on making it be that way.